guys, Jason the X for SCNS Live, back with another Marvel Legends figure review, and this is the Build-A-Figure Marvel's Lizard Mysterio figure from the Spider-Man wave, and this is a good one. This is a good one. Not much was needed from Mysterio, and they really knocked it out of the park. I love the little details on this one. Fills in a hole on the Sinister Six, and it's a good figure. I really like it. Let's get into some of the detail of it, but first we're going to get almost the smoke effect. No, you're not buying it? Okay, so anyway, we got Build-A-Figure Marvel's Lizard Legend Series Spider-Man emblem right there, as we've seen with the rest of the line. Marvel's Mysterio, not to be confused with another one. On the side, you got a little bit of Mysterio. I love the reflection of the hand in the helmet. Nice artwork there. Same thing on the other side. And on the back, you've got Master of Illusion, a Master of Illusion. Mysterio seeks universal fame as a cloaked villain with an unmistakable helmet. Yes, the fishbowl. The fishbowl. The point of much scorn from Spider-Man. But it's classic. I love these little effects on the bottom. And he is the sixth figure in the line. We got one more to go before we get to that lizard. So, anyway, getting this out of the way. You probably heard him fall over. And there goes another person. There goes another person. So here we have Mysterio. And man, talk about a faithful representation of the comic character. I love the little eyes here. They're a little bit different. They're a metallic purple, vice the flat purple for the cape. The quilt lines in the suit. These details on the gauntlets, and I like that the greens are different colors on there. Got some marbleization on these hands. I kind of like that it gives kind of a glowing effect. You know, more of that quilted design. And he has these accessories, which I'll pull off. They just kind of wrap around his legs. And you've got more of that the green on the hands there with that marbleization. Little spikes on the boots. Wrap all the way around. Peg holes on the bottom. The cape, and this is where we get to a little more detail on the figure. The cape and the bubble are one piece. So to remove it, you just take the whole thing off. You got to kind of get around some details inside there, because underneath he has a face. That, okay, this thing comes in a green and this translucent kind of white. And I'm really trying to show off that detail by darkening things up a little bit. But he has a tentacle that's going in his eye, and then one around his head that wraps around and curls there. So I'll just pop this off and show you guys further. I mean, that is quite disgusting. I like the little skull lines there. Nice pitted. Got some detail for the teeth. But this tentacle, man, it's kind of jacked up. And it's separate from the skull here. So, you know, you might be able to do a little more detail with it as far as like posing around, maybe put some heat on it. But yeah, what a creepy accessory, or what a creepy way to make the head. They could have done anything. They could have given him a regular head. I think the green one stands out a little bit more than this one. But what are you going to do? I really wanted a Mysterio figure. It does have a peg in the back, or a peg hole, which corresponds to this peg. But mine wasn't even like sitting in there. So I'm going to try to get it back in the, because it was kind of flattened to the back, and see how it sits. See, this is now that's weird, because this peg I'm finding is, oh, there it goes. Well, no, I just bent it to the side. That peg is too big for the hole, so that's not going to work. You can see it's getting pitted around there. So it was just laying flat on his back, and now I seem to have like dislodged it a little bit, so it's sitting up now. This thing was flat in there, and I hadn't really noticed that yet on the figure, because it was sitting in such a good position. I thought it was just naturally pegged in there. But anyway, you can kind of see the skull from in there, but the haziness of the fishbowl kind of covers it up. I don't like that it has the ring right here, this little divot or whatever this is from the mold. I wish it was all a solid piece, because it's noticeable from the top, but, you know, not so much from the front. Now, accessory-wise, he comes with some spooky foot effects, and they just wrap around his feet. You've got this one, kind of got the weird lines and bubbles. I think this is actually this is the color of the other headpiece, which, yeah, I really would have liked that. And this one just pegs on to his left foot. And then you got another one with just kind of the smoke effects, no tentacle, something that looks weird in there. I don't know, but yeah. And these just wrap around his feet, and they don't really hinder the articulation. In fact, they actually help him get a little bit more stable on his feet. Not that the figure is hard to stand or anything. But yeah, I think it's perfect for Mysterio. This is a good accessory. So, good to get these out of the way. Go ahead and get to a little bit of articulation on this guy. You got the ankle joints here, which are kind of loose. So, it is kind of good we have those. That's my phone going off. Got a rotation here at the calf. Double jointed knees. Twist at the legs. Get some good hip articulation here. Goes out pretty far. You got a waist articulation. Wait. Oh, wow. That was frozen up. That was a really good pop. Anyway, you got a ab articulation. I am really surprised. I'm actually a little bit shaken up by that freaking pop. Now, the cape will hinder, but these will go all the way around 360. A twist at the bicep. Double jointed elbows. The hands can spin around, and you've got this hand, like he's conjuring something. The other one's more like he's casting something. I do love these arm guards. They are not articulated here. I thought they would be articulated at the forearm. They're not. And you saw the head. It's on a ball joint and everything, but you're not really going to be posing him a lot as far as that. I mean, you can see the skull in there, but not a lot of articulation. And that's kind of the downfall of Mysterio. Nice looking cape, though. Good soft goods on it. Kind of stiff, but yeah. It fits Mysterio with that flowing up cape like you do. Comparison-wise, let's bring in old Pizza Spidey here. And these look pretty good together. You gotta have your classic Pizza Spidey. If you didn't get them in the that vintage wave or whatever, I definitely recommend getting Pizza Spidey. He is standing just over, just under 6.5 inches tall, and he just fell over. Get on up here, boy. That's kind of the downside of his ankle joints. Like I did show you, they are really loose, but you know, you've got the little stand things, well, not intentional stand things to put them on. Bringing in some other characters from the wave, other caped characters, I reckon. You got these guys here. I don't know where I put my other one. Oh, that's weird. Oh, hang on. I got old Jessica Drew here. She has been given a Rogaine treatment, so I brought her head forward a little bit, and just been doing some stuff with Spider-Man Noir. Took off the jacket, gave him a Tommy gun that came with the J. Jonah Jameson. Yes, that was my ringer going off, because you know I'm not a professional, and I'm getting ready to do stuff, so I want to leave my notifications on. So anyway, guys, the Mysterio figure is one of the standouts of this wave. Probably my second favorite, next to Spider-Punk. And then Gwenpool, not even knowing that much about the character. Oops, hit the camera there. So I definitely recommend getting him. I want to see what that green head mold looks like. I know Sean, my partner on Alternate Heads, he's looking for the green one. So at least I'll be able to compare them, maybe post a picture on my Instagram and Twitter, which you can follow me at JasonTheX. Make sure you follow at SCNS Live as well on Twitter and Instagram. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later.